Seoul. ***, the latest episode of variety show **Master in the House ** again, presents moments full of surprises and emotions. One of the main stars of the show, Eun-woo, shared a personal story that she had never revealed before. An unrequited love experience that became a turning point in her life. In a casual discussion session with the members, Eun-woo tells that while still in high school, he once fell in love with a student at his school. But unfortunately, the love was unrequited. Even more interesting, his idol at that time was known to be very fond of the popular Korean rock band, FT Island. "I used to like it secretly," Eun-woo says with a shy smile. "But he never really saw me as more than a friend. To my curiosity, he always plays F-songs.t Island and says he likes guys who can play music." The story turns out to be imprinted in Eun-woo's heart, and actually becomes a strong motivation for him to pursue his dream in the music world. "That's where I started to get interested in the world of singing. I want to be someone who can perform on stage and impress people, like the band he loves." Now, with a brilliant career as an ASTRO member and a talented actor, Eun-woo proves that past bitter experiences can be the fuel to success. The sincere recognition made the audience and fellow artists feel touched. Many praised Eun-woo's openness and appreciated how she turned disappointment into strength to thrive. This moment again shows the human side of popular idols who are often adored for their visuals and achievements. Eun-woo once again proves that behind success, there is a personal story full of struggle and emotion. After the shocking confession, the atmosphere in the studio Master in the House was quiet for a few seconds before finally being greeted by warm laughter and applause from the other members. Lee Dae-ho, who also became the show's permanent star, said, "Wow, if that's what motivated Eun-woo to become a singer, we should thank that girl." Meanwhile, Young Se-hyung added jokingly, "Imagine if that girl was a fan of the trot singer. Maybe Eun-woo is now a Korean dangdut star." This honest and lighthearted story from Eun-woo immediately became a hot discussion on social media. The hashtag #EunwooFirstLove immediately became trending on Korean and Indonesian Twitter, with thousands of fans sharing their sympathy and admiration. "He is not only handsome and talented, but also has a sincere heart and strong determination. Salut, oppa," wrote a fan on Instagram. So Eun-woo's classmate has also experienced one-sided love. "The world is unfair," wrote another account with crying and laughing emoticons. Many netizens are also curious about who the female figure who once made Eun-woo's heart flutter. However, Eun-woo does not name names or give any other clues, choosing to keep her past elegantly private. This experience serves as a reminder that everyone, including celebrities who seem to have everything, have experienced pain and rejection. But what makes a difference is how they respond. For Eun-woo, unrequited love is not the end, but rather the beginning of a great journey. Now, with millions of fans around the world, her golden voice has reached more hearts than she could have ever imagined as a high school teenager. And maybe, even if she didn't realize it at the time, the woman who didn't reciprocate her feelings has become part of the great story of a Korean star who continues to shine. Eun-woo is not just an idol with a handsome face and a sweet voice. His career journey proves that behind the fame he achieved today, there is a story of struggle, perseverance, and a sense of wanting to prove himself. After experiencing unrequited love in high school, Eun-woo begins to take music seriously. He learned to sing, play an instrument, and slowly began to write songs. Not long after, he auditioned and was successfully recruited by Fantasio's agency. His career journey began with his debut as a member of the boy group ASTRO in 2016. And since then, his name has continued to soar. "Come to think of it, that high school heartache saved my life," Eun-woo said in the show's interview segment. "I probably wouldn't be standing here today if everything went perfectly first." Now, in addition to being known as an idol, Eun-woo also proved his ability in the acting world through hit dramas such as True Beauty, My ID is Gangnam Beauty, and A Good Day to Be a Dog. Its popularity is expanding even outside of South Korea. This story became a rare moment where the public could see the vulnerable and human side of a big star. Behind her always neat and perfect image, Eun-woo shows that she was also once an ordinary teenager, in love, disappointed, and motivated because of someone who never knew how important her presence was at that time. This story also inspires many young people who are struggling to achieve their dreams. Many fans cited Eun-woo's story as proof that a small failure in youth can be a trigger for great success in the future. When asked if he still remembers her or if he's ever seen her again, Eun-woo just smiles and says, "I hope she's happy wherever she is now." The simple answer garnered many positive comments from netizens who praised the star's maturity and sincerity. Once again, Cha Eun-woo manages to capture the hearts of the public, not just through her looks, but through her inspiring life story. Asterisk Master in the House Asterisk is not just a variety show, but also a stage for touching personal stories, as Cha Eun-woo recently shared. And for millions of her fans, this story is proof that even unrequited love can lead us to more beautiful places. After the episode Asterisk Master in the House Asterisk aired, a number of fellow ASTRO members also responded. MJ, one of the group's vocalists, wrote on fan platform, "We all know how hard Eun-woo worked since trainee, but it turned out that there was a love story behind his spirit at that time. That's awesome." Sanha, Astro's Magne, joked in the live broadcast, "If we meet that girl now, we should say thank you. Because of her, Eun-woo became a superstar." Support also came from fellow celebrities who were inspired by Eun-woo's openness in sharing relatable yet meaningful personal stories. Amid a world of entertainment that often demands perfection, Cha Eun-woo's move to show her fragile side in teenage story is praised as a refreshing form of honesty. He points out that being a star doesn't mean never failing or getting hurt. Rather, from those experiences, a person's true character and spirit are formed. An unrequited love story may sound trivial to some, but in the hands of someone like Cha Eun-woo, the experience is processed into a spirit and direction of life. From just wanting to attract the attention of someone who loves music, he has now grown into a singer and actor loved by millions of people. The message implied in the story is a lesson for young audiences. Failure is not the end, but can be the beginning of something much bigger. One fan wrote on the online community, "She doesn't need to take revenge or show her pain. He just keeps growing, and now he's an inspiration to millions of people." That is the most elegant form of proof. This story may have started from unrequited love, but it ended with tremendous achievements and influence. In the course of her career and life, Cha Eun-woo has proven that past wounds don't have to be hidden, they can be fuel to shine brighter. And perhaps someday, the woman he once liked will look into the distance and smile, realizing that he, unknowingly, has helped start the story of a star. Cha Eun-woo's story in Asterisk Master in the House Asterisk is not just a teenage love story, but a portrait of how a simple feeling that might once have felt painful can be the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Didn't let rejection stop him. Instead, it makes it a beacon for the spirit to change, grow, and shine. In every note he sings and every role he plays, there is a trace of determination from a young boy who once secretly wanted to be noticed. Cha Eun-woo points out that not all love has to be possessed to be meaningful. Sometimes, with enough love that once existed, even if only in one direction, a person can find his purpose. Now the world knows him not only for his stunning visuals or melodious voice, but for his sincere heart and struggle. He is not only an idol or an actor, but also a real inspiration for how wounds can turn into light.